moldy purple spots? Well, let's just get a few things straight. If anyone were to write such a spiteful song about you, I bet you wouldn't be as happy as a lark either. I guess you could say I'm a little bit, make that a lot of it angry. To tell you the truth, I'm looking forward to the day those who's are hanging with a seasick crocodile, begging for mercy when they're about to get eaten alive. Can't you just see it? I can only imagine their little who voices screeching a different tune than Dahu Doris. Yeah, not that I've given it a whole lot of thought. You know, I'm not such a bad Grinch of a guy. I often sit in my cave and ask my dog Max, why do the Who's hate me so? After giving it a whole lot of consideration, I've come up with a reason. It's the mayor. He's the one making up all the stories about me. He's the one telling all the Who's all the lies. And as you can imagine, the news he said spread quickly throughout the town. Okay, I've burnt down a couple of Christmas trees, looted a few houses. What's the big deal? You know what I think? I think the mayor fears my great ability. I may have a small heart full of unwashed socks, but I've got a huge brain. I might take his town. Then he would be as furious as my friend Frosty when the Fahrenheits fly. He shouldn't be afraid, because if I was in charge, some things would change. Some heads would roll, including his and most of the other Who's. Except for one Who that I do have a soft spot for. Little Cindy Lou Who, who was not more than 2. Yeah, that's Cindy Lou Who. She's not so bad.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Seriously? You would rather chill with the feisty croc than talk to Mr. Grinch? Who wrote that song? Does he have a brain? I don't think so. If you hung out with the Grinch like I did, you would realize there's no termites in his smile. And the only garlicky thing about him is not his soul, but his socks. Okay, I won't lie. He stinks, and he's always stunk. But they put it pretty harshly, don't you think? Did you ever think of how it would make him feel? Obviously not. I mean, I'm having some Yuletide doubts myself, but you don't see the Who's serenading me about my soul being an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up and tangled up knots, do you? No, you don't. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm Cindy Lou Who, the little Who girl in the little Who world with my little Who hair. Doesn't matter what I say. Compared to the Grinch, who's an old, green, gross, grouchy old man. No offense. And everything he says, they take to heart. I mean, the Who's always going on and on about how uncheerful the Grinch is, when we're the ones who wrote that godforsaken thing on Christmas anyways. If you ask me, we're the uncheerful ones. I mean, sometimes us Who's lose focus on the real reason we celebrate Christmas. It always turns into Jilly Who needs a doll, Johnny Who needs a toy boat, and Billy Bob Who needs a pony. Never stop to think about the real reason we celebrate Christmas. Sometimes us Who's disgust me, and I don't blame the Grinch for crawling up in Mount Carpet and not coming back down. So next time we go Christmas shopping, think of the Grinch and buy him a stick of deodorant.
But do don't like me because of that. They always end up calling me mean names, and they always push me out of their fun games. And, I mean, the only reason why I'm the lead reindeer is because of my nose. Santa says it's as red as a cherry and as bright as a flashlight. That's it. And all I do is help Santa give the toys to the little children every Christmas Eve night. That's it. And they always have to be mean to me. And if I wasn't the lead reindeer, maybe Dancer would be, but I don't know. He's not that good with flying directions. Sorry, Dancer. Not really. Anyways, I try to be friends with the reindeer, but no, they just have to push me out of all their fun games. And I mean, who won't like me? I'm Rudolph. Everybody should like me. I'm always happy, and I'm always joyful, and they should... Wait, I think I got it. I think that's why the reindeer don't like me. Hold on, let me think this through. That's it. I have to be more mean, and I have to call them names, and I mean, I'll be just like them. We'll be like best friends, and then we'll always be in the same games, and they'll let me play with them, and then we'll be good friends, and then... Wait. Oh no, the kids, they won't... Ugh, this stinks. Well, I'm going to stick to being the nice one, and I'm going to see how the reindeer end up treating me.
Hey, yeah, I knew Rudolph. Of course I did. I mean, how could you miss her? I was directly behind her on the sleigh, and I was having to leave her along with a few others. I couldn't sleep at night. It was horrible. Her bright nose lighting up the whole room. Many times at night, myself and the others would look for an on and off switch. Nope, that booger probably hit it, just to annoy us. Maybe you thought she was annoying before she became leader? Woo-wee, was she annoying after? She danced around, sang songs, keeping her head up so high I'm surprised she could see where she was going. Not many of you know this, but I was actually the leader of the sleigh. That is, before replaced by Rudolph.
No.
Whenever she'd lead the sleigh, we'd get in a fight with the trees. It was horrible.
Now? No.
Anyways, why might you ask, is she the leader of the sleigh? Well, Rudolph has a nose that can lead us. A nose that can lead us? Have you ever heard of anything so absurd? I know her nose is like a light bulb.
Oh, great.
I know it's in the sun. Am I wrong? Of course I'm not. But that's the other thing. Rudolph got a song. None of us did. In her song it says we didn't let her play our games. Of course we did. But hear this. Back in our time, we didn't have Monopoly or Cranium. We just played hide and go seek. Whenever she was it, her nose was a flashlight, and we'd use it to find us. Whenever she wasn't it, you could always see a red glowing light coming from wherever she was at. Then she'd follow along with you, singing and finding everyone for you. Anyways, maybe since it's Christmas, I should give her a chance. But we shouldn't rush into conclusions.